Hi, everyone. My name is ILAH Brock. I am your host. This is Most Things Hypnosis, live at 5 every Thursday. This is Romy. Today is August 11th, and it's 5 p.m., and I'm live at 5. Yeah, this is really live. I'm live. I mean, there might be a few second delay if you're watching YouTube, but really, I'm live. I'm here. Woo! You should have seen me 10 minutes ago. I was not here. Anyway, I just wanted to this is absolutely going to be very short today, not because, I'm just talking outside my mouth, but, I overcommitted myself. Anyway, welcome to the show. And I don't even have my butt first thing to show you. What do I have? So I don't have a butt first to show you, but on the business side, for those of you who are hypnotherapists, I wanted to share something I started to do. I actually got this idea from an instructor at the school I attended, Mario Pescatori. I modified it, of course. I have to do my own thing, but I liked what he did, and so every year I go to Staples and I get 3 or 4 dozen of these 80-page notebooks, and this is what I take my notes in. I tear it out and I put it in the client file. And it's great. It's worked fine. And I got a bunch of them in my room and got 50 or 60 of them in there. And I do still use them, but I'm slowly figuring out. So, but I've decided that now I've got one for those that are in my 12-week weight reduction program. I made one just for them. Now, I will use this in conjunction. I'll write everything I can. If I need more room, then I go to this kind of thing. Or if I have notes that I want to go over with them, I'll put it in this here and I'll just write a little note. These are my notes before they even come in if I'm doing a little research. And then, but everything about the meeting goes right here on this piece of paper. And I've got their goal weight. I've got their current BMI. I have, today's weight. This is for the weight reduction. Did they listen to the recording I made? How many times did they listen to it since they were last here? A recap over the past week. How did it go for you over the past week on a scale of 0 to 10? And if it's a 7 or more, it's great. If it's under 7, we're going to discuss why. Did they, and then the if they're into the exercise portion, did they? I'm only asking 2 days a week, and then just for I'd like to see 15 minutes for 2 days a week just to get them started. And some people go gung ho. I try to knock them down a little bit. I also want to know about their food eating. Did they chart all their food? And I have that stuff for them. And then what discussion topics and anything that, anything I gave them or handed out or their home play for the week. The other one I do for regular sessions is this one. I just, similar to that, it's just got, of course, the date, the client's name. I put here time of appointment and then when the appointment is over, just so I know how long I'm spending with them. And it lets me know if they arrived early, then we start early, like say they come in 10 minutes early and I'm available, then I put down, whatever that time is that we start and then what time we end. It is going to help me track how much time I'm spending with my client in the end. And then this just goes in their file. But again, any setbacks, if they listen to the recording, what session number is this for them? If I just to keep track, so I can keep track how many sessions they've had and what dates they are. I get clients that I've only had one question. We had that, we had 5 sessions or 4 or whatever. It's yes. And so breaking it down, you bought a 5-hour package and the first session was 2 hours and then 3 subsequent sessions after, and really I gave you over 2.5 hours the first session and I didn't bill you for it, and each of those subsequent sessions I added a half hour, so they were like, oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, so you got a lot more than what you paid for, so they shut up anyway. But this kind of thing can help with some of that. And again, did they listen? The today's homework or home play, are they always listen to the recording and anything that I gave them to do for the week. If they need to make a vision board or write down some affirmations or whatever. Although I didn't have a but first today, I'll just make this my but first. But these are cute little forms, and I am happy to share. If you want a copy of those, just let me know. Also, it would be if you're interested in a couple other forms. I have a couple forms I make specific for my weight reduction clients. I usually keep them in this drawer right here. Oh, no, that's past life regression. I have one special for that. Anyway, I have one special for smoking cessation. I have different acknowledgments, services, services and fees for each one. So, and if you'll excuse me, I'm going to close my door because somebody's out in the foyer. All right. And my messy little desk, all my work that I need to get done. Anyway, so I want to, was going to recap a little bit about what we were discussing last week about what can we do about hypnosis? How can hypnosis and hypnotherapy help somebody who's having a difficult time with change in their life? And change is inevitable for life, as you can watch last week's. But it's been very effective to reduce stress. Now, let me put a disclaimer. I cannot make any guarantees. A hypnotherapist and hypnosis does not cure anybody of any disease or ailments. I am not a doctor. I do not give medical advice. I'm just telling you what I know from experience with my clients and science that I've researched. And I'm happy to share that, what hypnosis can do to help you feel less emotional discomfort. Emotional discomfort is what a lot of people struggle with. And I think I said last week, sometimes you just got to let it process. And it's really, I'm looking through my notes here. It can be an easy way to help bring calmness to you, to your being. So just seeking out a good hypnotherapist, and I can vouch that probably 99% of the hypnotherapists that went to Hypnosis Motivation Institute at Shammai are going to be top notch. I say 99% because I don't know if they're 100%, but we've all had the same training, and the training is second to none. But you're going to find that there is a lot of benefit. One of the things that I have come across, and I mentioned this a few weeks ago, was about my little, I'm writing down a note so I don't tell you guys, SODA, sudden onset driving anxiety. Well, how about social anxiety? SUSA. People are suddenly becoming very socially anxious around people, a social phobia. They never had it before. And the one link I'm noticing is these are the people that were vaccinated. And I'm not saying don't get vaccinated or do get vaccinated or dogging vaccination. All I'm saying is that's the link that I found in every single one of my clients that have come in for that specific type of symptoms. And every one of them have been vaccinated, and it could be one, or it could be all 4 or 7. I know of people who have been vaccinated like, probably 20, 30 times, thinking that that's going to help them. Okay. But that's not my point. My point is there's a common link, and social anxiety is becoming a bigger and bigger thing. And on the political side, that look at it. I'm not asking you to take a side, one side or the other, but I'm very apolitical on the grand scheme of things. But politically, I can see that would be a strategy that some might use to gain control. So that's just my opinion, and I'm entitled to it by my First Amendment rights. Okay, so we're going to go on to something else, but just be aware this social anxiety is existing out there, and it's changing people. They were this way, and now they're not. It's like now it's all of a sudden I can't even go down to the grocery store. Let's help them. If you're, my hypnotherapist colleagues who get to watch this, I want to talk a little bit about what I spoke of before. A few weeks ago, I had a guest on. Her name is Maureen, and she is a holistic, a board certified holistic. I have her title. Board certified holistic healing practitioner who specializes in and is certified in bioresonance, light energy frequency modalities. It's a mouthful, but basically I have a biocharger in my foyer now. Just look it up, biocharger.com. But what is a biocharger? It's biogenic testing or biocharger. Oh, that's not it. I brought up the wrong notes. Okay, hang on. I got my biocharger notes in here somewhere. I'm sorry, people. Bio brochure. No, that's the testing one I just showed you. There it is, biocharger. Okay, bringing it up. Biocharger. So a biocharger is taking a different approach to wellness, utilizing energy, light, and frequency technologies to balance and support health and well-being of the body. Sitting in front of this non-invasive technology will energize and revitalize every cell in your body. And there's well over 1,500 different recipes that are sure to be something to benefit you. I wasn't feeling good the other day. I mean, I was feeling really crappy. Yeah, I just needed to go home and take a nap. And my boyfriend was with me here in the office, and we have a bio mat. So I had him lay out because his back was hurt. So I had him lay on it. It's like, you lay there for half an hour, and I'm just going to go and just put my head down and just sit back for a few minutes while you do that. And I'll just wait until, he had a little treatment on his back. And I didn't sleep or anything. I just know that my stomach was kind of icky. I had not a headache. I just felt yuck, and I needed some sleep. I think I was a little dehydrated. It's been really hot here in the Central Valley. And then my colleague now, Maureen, she was in the foyer working with her biocharger. So I stepped out about an hour later, feeling kind of sluggish, but she was here, sit in front of this. All right, fine, whatever. I didn't care at that moment. But literally, I sat through some of these modalities. These recipes run 6 minutes, some run 30 minutes. Just depends on what you're doing. But I ran two. One was a 5-hour energy. Boy, did I need energy. And another one was called the default word. Actually brings the entire head to toe polarity. Those are EFTers out there, back into coherence. So I sat there for those two recipes. It was maybe 10 minutes total. And I tell you what, I felt a lot better. I went from feeling like I was at 40% power to 85% power. So I don't know what happened. It could have been the little nap, not a nap I took, and it could have been the water that I was drinking. It could be I'm just putting out there. All I know is that I was very impressed by what it did. So it is obviously an in-person thing. We can't take it with us or anything like that. But I do encourage you, if you can find a way to go visit somebody that has, or a company that has a biocharger, check it out. It has some amazing benefits. And again, you can go to the biocharger website, which I'm going to do right now. Biocharger. I don't get any money for doing this, guys. I don't get any money for any of that, but it's okay. That's another story. But the biocharger, they're a little pricey. Okay, they're a lot pricey. But it's a health optimization platform designed to transmit energy that stimulates and invigorates the entire body to optimize and improve potential health, wellness, and athletic performance. And yes, it does have a Tesla core in the middle. And those lights that you would see, and let me go ahead. My hope is that you guys can see. I'm going to share screen here so that you can see what it is that I'm looking at on this website. So right here, this is what it looks like, and it's pretty tall. So when it sits on a table, like a regular desk size table, it'll stand up about maybe 28 inches, 30 inches. And it's, you know, it's about 40 pounds. It's pretty big. But it hooks to the internet and downloads on the cloud some, you know, the recipes. But this plastic thing, this is a plastic thing that goes over everything to kind of keep those little long light bulb thingies. And if I can do this, I have to get going, guys. I don't know if you can see it or not. Pull it up. Ooh. These little long things, these are all light bulbs, but they all have gases in them. One might be neon, and I don't even know what the others are, but they all have energy in them enough to do whatever it is it needs to be, the request or whatever, to help you out. So I highly recommend coming to the BioCharger website right here and go ahead and watch this video. They've been around for a dozen years or so. And here's some of the things. It'll help with focus. It helps align your mind, body, and to allow you to work more efficiently. It helps with energy, recovery, whether it's a workout, an injury, a stress, bumps and bruises of everyday life. This platform, BioCharger platform, will allow you to have a quicker bounce back. The performance, getting the most out of your body, comes down to effort, practice, and recovery that follows. And just 15 minutes a day can accelerate you toward a new personal best. I'm still working with it, I'm still learning about it, but I haven't felt any ill effects from it. Help you with sleep and flexibility, helps you accelerate your muscle recovery and stiffness in your joints. So there's a lot of wonderful things, and it has been brought to Central Valley Hypnotherapy right here in the Visalia area. So if you're ever here and you just want to come and try it, just let me know, and I'll hook you up. We'll sit you in front of it for whatever it is. The recipes are available. There's about 1,500 of them, so it has some really good feedback from it as well. So, like I said, this is the BioCharger website. They have their own little community. I was trying to see a better picture. You can put, now they have a lot of people in this picture here, but typically you can put 6 people around one to get the most effective effort, up to 6 people. One is fine. It's not, the closer you sit, the better. But anyway, it does have a good, strong resonance with it, if you will. People who have pacemakers or any kind of metal in their body should probably sit at about 6 feet away. But the goal is to sit 6 feet or up to 2 feet close. If you have any questions, you can just call me and I will, or just call BioCharger and ask your questions there. I find that it's going to be a really good modality to add to my my practice here. Again, I have brought in Maureen Ballette to give me some help. She'll also be working as the bioenergetic Quest 4 testing services that we'll be providing. And these test services, you'll have to just read them. I have to go. People want to sit and play with you guys. They'll talk about what toxins or pathogens or nutrients you might need, what you have in your body, what's going on. This scans you, and it'll scan you from afar, just your own energetic footprint, if you will, in the sky. So a birth date, your name, and your address is all that would be needed. So if you're interested in getting a quick scan, call me. I don't know what the charge is going to be, but you're looking to be about the $25 range to get a scan. So give me a call and I will be happy to get you scanned from afar. I got to go, everybody. I love you. Thank you for stopping in if you're watching us on the rewind. And thank you for visiting if you are sitting here live. I think I'm just here by myself today. Usually I have a couple of people in. I got to stop sharing. Stop sharing. There we go. All right. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in. And I'll be back again next Thursday. I'm sure my topic will be some sort of modality, something big I'm trying to manifest. I know try is the word of lack. It's just an amazing opportunity that will expand this practice to the heights of which I would never expect, but I believe it's possible. I have to make some huge financial decisions and maybe even take some risks, but law of attraction, I don't have to take risks. It just is. It just is what it is. So I'm just going to be in it. Have a great afternoon. Have a fabulous weekend, everybody. And you've learned something today, I'm sure. Whether it be through me or somewhere else. Today you've learned something. So I suggest just go out and just help somebody. Oh, one more thing. And it's okay. Work with people. It's okay. Fascinated people who have a problem with punctuality. It works. Hypnotherapy is working, and I'm finding it very exhilarating and inspiring by some clients who are have been habitually late in the past. They're finding themselves, that reframe is happening in their mind, and it's just such an awesome thing to watch. So yay. So yay. So take care. I will be in touch next Thursday. We'll see. Take care.